Can we just talk about the numbers first of all? Gross operating profit and net profit down by 20 and 22%. Now, you said it's to do with dividend and revaluation of equities. Has your outlook shifted in terms of the dividend narratives? Will they recover, or is that going to remain under pressure? And what about your equity positions?
Yes, thank you very much, Manus, for having me again. I really always enjoy being on this forum. 2020 has been a very difficult year to everyone, and Apicorp is not different. However, Apicorp has, as the only energy-focused Arab financial multilateral institution, has shown resilience, and these numbers show this resilience. So even with a slight drop in our net income for the first half of this year compared to last year, we still showed considerable net profit of about $55 million US. The drop that you alluded to has to do, as you said, with the decrease in the dividends coming from our direct equity investments and from the revaluation of the equity themselves. I think the next half of the second half of the year will show a slight improvement in both as the markets starts to gradually readjust.
You launched a $500 million counter-cyclical support package. That was in April 2020, around the last time that we spoke to you. How much of that has been deployed, Ahmed, and where?
Yes, we continue to support our member states, both the public sector and the private sector of our member states and beyond our member states in the region, to really weather the storm of a very complex crisis. We called it in our last annual investment outlook report the triple crisis of health, oil prices, and financial aspects to it. So we continue to support our clients to weather this storm and to facilitate or to accelerate their transition in the energy space. To do so, we have.
So have you deployed all of the? Have you deployed all of the $500 million?
We are in the process of doing that. We have already invested in Jordan, in Bahrain, in the Saudi Arabia, and Egypt, both equity and debt. So yes, we are in the process of deploying. We are getting demands from our clients, both public and private sectors, for additional funding, either to support workout capital or other more immediate needs that require fast disbursement. And this particular allocation is to try to meet these needs, and as I said, in our member countries.
In terms of the demand side, where have you seen the most demand for help? Is it in the renewables? Is it in the traditional? Just give us a flavour of where you're deploying the capital. I know it's equity and debt, but what kind of businesses have been top of the list?
Sure. For example, we have invested in the largest utility-scale wind power in Jordan, the Tafila wind investment in Jordan. So yes, it is going through a more green investments to help with the energy transition. We have also financed a private sector independent sewage treatment plant in Saudi Arabia, again towards the diversification of the energy mix. We have also done a solar investment at the SME level, even in the UAE, Siraj Power, I'm sorry. So both small tickets, larger tickets in renewables, and of course in the conventional, the oil field services sector has been hard hit, as you know, and we have been looking into supporting some of the companies in this area in the region. So it is a diversified allocation that fits Apicorp's mandate of helping in this crisis.
Ahmed, will you come back to the bond market? We're seeing huge issuance at the moment in the region, so it's an ideal time. The appetite is out there. Can we expect you back in the Sukuk or in the bond market before the end of the year?
Yes, we will be back, but I think it's worth highlighting what we have done in this area. We have issued a 750
Oh,
million,
you can't. No. You have. If you say you're going to be back, are you going to be back in Sukuks, and in what kind of size? I think we know what you've done. We know what you've done. But what do you need to come back for?
We will be back in either Sukuks or bonds, depending on the market.
What kind of size? What kind of size?
Again, a benchmark size, similar to what we have done before. And we will maintain the price of our paper to be among the lowest in the region, just like we did with the last June issuance.